Hey friends, today we're going to explain the South Indian movie RTI, which I'm sure you'll love. So go ahead and like the video right now. Let's start with the story. The movie begins with a 10th grade student, Maya, who posts about taking her own life on social media and then commits suicide. When her parents, who are doctors, return home from the hospital, they find her body hanging from the ceiling fan. Seeing this, her parents are devastated, crying uncontrollably. The police arrive to investigate the case, and the forensic team notices something unusual. Maya's fingers had turned black. This incident becomes breaking news in the media, as everyone learns that a girl from Victor International School named Maya has committed suicide. However, no one knows the reason behind it. After the post-mortem, it's confirmed that Maya did indeed take her own life. Maya's parents refuse to believe that she committed suicide and file a petition in court for a second post-mortem. When the second post-mortem is done, it confirms the same cause of death. The chairman of Maya's school, Victor, doesn't seem to care, even though the news of a student from his school committing suicide is all over the national news channels. 2 years pass, but Maya's parents are still fighting to uncover the truth. During this time, a judge informs them about the RTI Right to Information Act, which could help them in their case. Then we are introduced to two lawyers, a father and daughter duo. The father's name is Ram Murthy, and his daughter is Tara Murthy. We can see that Tara is physically disabled. Both of them are currently fighting a case on their own behalf. A few days ago, both of them had booked train tickets from Hyderabad to Delhi, but their tickets got cancelled and they got a refund. Now, you might be wondering what the case was about. Well, they received less money in the refund than they should have. Yes, that's right. So they decided to file a case against Indian Railways. And guess what? They actually won the case. The judge then asks Tara, why would you file a case for just a few rupees? Tara explains, since June 2nd, thousands of people must have cancelled their tickets. A small cancellation fee is fine, but if you think about it, the railway is making millions by keeping a bit of money from each cancelled ticket. The judge is surprised to hear this. At the same time, Maya's parents were in the court where Ram Murthy and Tara won their case. They walk up to Tara and Ram Murthy to talk about their daughter's case. Maya's father tells Tara, our daughter, after she died, her fingers turned black, which means she was given drugs before her death. We even did 2 post-mortems, but nothing came up about it. That's why we kept her body preserved, hoping to get justice. When Tara hears this, she feels emotional and says, I can see how much you loved your daughter. She decides to take on Maya's case. During the court hearing, Tara tells the judge, Ma'am, my clients have submitted the RTI twice, but the defense lawyer still hasn't answered 2 of our questions. They're just dragging the case out. Then Tara presents her 2 questions to the judge. The first question is, why was Maya's second post-mortem done by the same pathologist as the first? And the second question is, at the time of Maya's death, her laptop was found in her room. According to the police, there was no evidence on it. So why did they keep it in custody for 3 weeks? Tara raises this question, and the judge gives the defense lawyer some time to respond. Next, we see a man named Siddharth offering a deal to the management of Victor International School. His proposal is to get 10 students admitted to the school, but in exchange, the school must admit Siddharth's daughter for free. He also shares some marketing strategies for the school. The chairman, Victor, listens to all this and calls Siddharth for a private conversation. Victor tells Siddharth that the board exam results are coming out soon. If you manage to get our school into the top 10, I'll give you whatever you want, a car, a house, anything after this. Siddharth and his team hack the exam results website, making Victor International School appear in the top 10. Seeing this, many parents rush to enroll their children in the school. As promised, Victor gives Siddharth everything he asked for, and Siddharth's daughter is also admitted to the school for free. One day, Victor is praising his school in front of the media, claiming, the future of the country's children will be made in our school then. A reporter asks Victor about Maya, saying, Sir, we heard that Maya's death is connected to your school. Is that true? Victor replies, I don't want to comment on this. Besides, the case is still ongoing and the court will decide. Maya committed suicide at her home, so why are you linking this to the school? Maybe she had some personal problems. The reporter pushes further. If this case is so simple, why is it still unresolved after 2 years? There must be something you're hiding. Then Victor got angry, then grabs the reporter by the collar and says, You want to know the truth? Fine, I'll tell you the truth about what kind of girl Maya was. Our school doesn't allow mobile phones, but Maya would sneak her phone into school. Not only that, she used to watch adult videos in the school bathroom. One day, a teacher named Karopa caught her red-handed. He was going to take her to the principal's office, but Maya suddenly took off her uniform right in front of him. Embarrassed, the teacher left the bathroom. In the present, Maya's parents ... When Maya's parents hear about this, they feel deeply hurt, thinking they're defaming our daughter. Even after her death, the media takes the story and sensationalizes it even more. The next day in court, Tara questions Karopa. She asks, "Sure, Maya brought a phone to school, but aren't there internet jammers in the school that block mobile signals? So how could Maya watch those videos?" Karopa responds, "Maya, kids these days are very smart. They always find a way to use their phones." Then Tara addresses the judge, saying Maya didn't even have a SIM card registered in her name or her parents' name. She continues questioning Karopa. "You said Maya, she took off her uniform in front of you. Can you explain exactly what happened that day?" Karopa replies, "When I was taking her to the principal's office, she started unbuttoning her shirt and tried to seduce me. I was so embarrassed that I left the bathroom." Tara responds, "Okay, let's assume your story is true. But why did you leave Victor International School?" Karopa explains, "My wife got transferred to another city, so I also joined a different school." Finally, Tara asks, if Maya had a phone, why didn't the police find it? Don't you feel ashamed as a teacher to lie like this? Seeing Tara get emotional, the judge reminds her this court works on evidence, not emotions. The judge then postpones the case to the next hearing. That evening, Maya's parents tell Tara, "Mom, we don't want to fight this case anymore. Our daughter is being unfairly defamed." Even after her death, hearing this, Tara gets angry and says, "You've jumped into the ocean, now you must learn to swim." At this point, Ram Modi ... Ram Modi explains to Maya's parents, if people are putting false accusations on your daughter, it's all the more reason to prove that what they're saying isn't true. In the next scene, we see Siddharth returning home and learning that Mana, one of the students he helped get admitted to Victor International School, has died. Saddened by the news, Siddharth goes to Mana's house, but Mana's father angrily blames him, saying, "You're responsible for my son's death. It was because of you that we enrolled him in that school." Siddharth, shocked, responds, "Uncle, I don't know anything about this. I just got back from another city." Siddharth then gathers the parents of the other students he had enrolled and advises them to withdraw their children from the school and transfer them to a better one, as he doesn't want more children to lose their lives. However, the parents don't take him seriously, as they believe Victor International School is a good institution where their children will succeed. Meanwhile, Maya's parents consider conducting her own post-mortem but feel too weak to go through with it. Tara, however, arranges for a doctor she knows to perform the post-mortem on Maya. On the other hand, Victor learns that Siddharth is encouraging the parents to remove their children from the school. Victor confronts Siddharth, saying, "Go ahead, ruin the school's reputation as much as you want, but it won't make a difference. The parents only care about their children's education. And how can you claim to care about their well-being when you are the one who, out of greed, hacked the exam results?" Siddharth falls silent upon hearing this. Meanwhile, the doctor who conducted Maya's post-mortem informs Tara that her body tested positive for a drug called Progen, which she had been taking daily for several months. Tara is shocked by this revelation. During the next court hearing, we see Arun, a well-known lawyer representing Victor, argue that the case is wasting the court's time, and after years, there is still no solid evidence related to Maya's death. He suggests that Maya might have taken her life for personal reasons and dismisses the RTI Act as irrelevant. This angers Ram Modi, who retorts, "The RTI Act is not useless, it's a right for the common man, a weapon for justice. How can you, a prominent lawyer, say it's pointless?" Arun responds, "Sure, through this act, we can gather information about school fees and the type of education provided. But who checks what kids are eating in the canteen?" Tara interjects, "I request the court to demand details about the food provided in the school canteen and also to collect blood samples from all the students." The court grants permission, and after the ruling, blood reports are collected from the students. All reports come back normal, showing no drugs in any child system. Arun comments, "If there were any evidence, it would have been found by now. These people are complicating the case for no reason." However, the truth is that Arun had informed Victor about the blood tests a day prior, and Victor had then given the children injections disguised as malaria shots. Because of that injection, no chemicals showed up in the blood reports. This means Victor is playing a bigger game, and what that is will be revealed later. Meanwhile, Tara was starting to feel defeated because she couldn't bring justice for Maya. Then Siddharth comes to her and says, "I will help you with this case." After that, Siddharth uses the help of his hacker friend to retrieve Maya's old posts. In the next court session, Tara reads Maya's social media post aloud. Maya wrote, "My name is Maya, and I am a student at Victor International School. Every parent dreams that their child will be number one in every field, but some strange things are happening at this school. By the time you read this post, I may have already left this world. The school is giving students a health drink that prevents sleep for 3 or 4 hours so that the children can study better. But this health drink has many side effects that I have experienced. After drinking it, my head starts spinning. I try to tell my parents, but they never have time to listen to me. Now, you all decide what to do. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, with this final post, Maya takes her own life." After hearing all this, the judge says, "I am very sorry, but we cannot proceed with the case without solid evidence." However, that same night, Siddharth and Tara secretly entered the school and somehow managed to steal a sample of the drug given to the children. Then, Tara presents the drug report in court. Meanwhile, when Siddharth was at the school, he encountered Krupp and recorded their conversation. Krupp tells Siddharth that the girl didn't have any phone. He didn't have a phone, and if she had taken off her clothes in front of me, would I have just stood there quietly? Victor told me to say all this. After watching the video, Arun claims it's fake, but Tara has already submitted evidence proving the original video's authenticity. Then she calls Victor to the witness stand and asks him what school is meant to be. Victor responds, "What kind of question is that? A school is where children come to learn and teachers teach them." Tara then asks, "Okay, why do you give kids drugs like these?" Victor replies, "I didn't know that health drink contained such drugs. If I had known, I would never have given it to the children." Following Tara's questioning, a doctor tells the court that 2 children, Maya and Mona, have died because of that health drink. She adds that there are also children whose mental balance has been completely disturbed due to this drink, and no one is talking about them properly. In anger, Victor responds, "I'm not responsible for all this. It's the parents of these children who are to blame. Parents want good grades for their children, and I want money. I'm just a businessman. There are plenty of government schools in the city. But why do parents donate so much and pay such high fees to send their children to my school? Isn't it because they want their children to get good ranks? I gave the kids that drink so they could focus on studying." After hearing Victor's statement, the court sentences him to 10 years in prison and advises the parents to be more cautious. Following this court decision, Maya's parents finally perform her last rites. In the end, Tara and Ram Murthy tell Maya's parents that by chasing after marks, they are ruining their children's future. They need to understand what their children want to do, what interests them, and parents should spend more time with their children so they can share everything without fear. The movie ends with this message. So, friends, what did you think of this movie? Please let us know in the comments. If I were to give a brief review, I really like this film. It delivers a strong message through courtroom drama, emphasizing that every parent should know their child's interests and that chasing after marks isn't necessary. Also, let us know in the comments which other movies. And if you want to check out an amazing recent movie, be sure to watch this video.